Hello, this is Catherine. Welcome to Double O Kidney. Food is the best medicine, and the foods of today's video are the best of the best if you want to repair your kidneys. Especially if you suffer from chronic kidney disease, you can enjoy the foods of today's top 5 knowing that they will help improving your kidney health because they have a very low glycemic index. Actually, some of them can even lower your blood sugar levels. And yes, this is also going to be really good for people with diabetic kidney disease because adding foods with low glycemic index to your renal diet will make all the difference in the world if you want to repair your kidneys. So remember to share the good news. Send this video to anyone you know who may benefit from a healthier renal diet. Send them a WhatsApp message or use the share button below. Our number 5. This is great for people in stage 3 and 4 of CKD and for those with diabetes. It's one of the few whole grains kidney patients can actually eat, and it's known to lower cholesterol, reduce heart disease risk, and improve kidney health. And it is barley. This ancient grain is sadly overlooked by today's culinary trendsetters. Yet, it is one of the grains with the greatest health benefits, best flavor, and versatility. Not only is barley a low glycemic grain, it is high in both soluble and insoluble fiber, and it's one of the few whole grains kidney patients can eat because it has low potassium and phosphorus content, unlike, for example, oats or quinoa, which are very healthy but unsuitable for a kidney diet. Barley has also a lower protein content compared to wheat, for example, and it has a higher fiber content too. So if you want to repair your kidneys, put barley on the top of your grocery list. Barley is definitely something you should be eating regularly. Another peculiarity, barley has a glycemic index of just 22. Here, 22. Very low, making it the ideal carbohydrate source for people wanting to control their blood glucose levels. Another benefit of barley is its high level of magnesium. With all these benefits, barley is considered an incredibly beneficial food for people with kidney disease, for diabetics, and for those with a high risk for developing diabetes. Kidney health tip of the day. Foods rich in water-soluble fiber like barley help balance blood sugar. Those fiber-rich foods slow digestion, which means the sugar from your meal isn't hastily thrown into your bloodstream. And this is exactly what you need to improve your kidney health. Okay, time for our number 4 now. This food is good for the kidneys, and it's especially beneficial for people with diabetes as it's known to lower the risk of diabetes complications. And it is beetroot. This superfood has been gaining popularity due to recent studies proving its efficacy in improving athletic performance, preventing bad cholesterol, supporting kidney and liver health, and increasing blood flow while lowering blood pressure. Yes, if there is a superfood that will help you repairing your kidneys, it's this one. Now, beetroot has a glycemic index of 61, which is medium, but the total amount of carbs in it is low, so it won't affect your blood sugar levels negatively. This makes it totally suitable for the diet of someone with diabetes. But how does this work and why is the glycemic index so important? The glycemic index, simply put, is a measure of how quickly a food causes our blood sugar levels to rise. The measure ranks food on a scale of 0 to 100. Foods with a high glycemic index, or GI in short, are quickly digested and absorbed, causing a rapid rise in blood sugar. When a person has diabetes, either their body does not produce enough insulin or it cannot use the insulin correctly, so glucose accumulates in the blood, damaging the kidneys and also causing other symptoms. One way to control blood sugar is to eat a healthful diet. Generally, foods and drinks that the body absorbs slowly are best because they do not cause spikes and dips in blood sugar. The glycemic index measures the effects of specific foods on blood sugar levels. People looking to control their levels should pick foods with low or medium GI scores. This is why the foods of today's video are so great for people with kidney disease and diabetes. Actually, consuming beets appears to lower the risk of common diabetes complications, including nerve damage and eye damage. They're also versatile, delicious, and easy to include in all kinds of recipes. Now, all these incredible benefits of beetroot are possible thanks to the dietary nitrate present in large quantities in beetroots. Beetroot is good for kidney disease and diabetes because it has nitrates in it. When these nitrates enter our body, they convert into nitric oxide, which is good to repair the mitochondria, which is the powerhouse of our cells. In diabetics, generally, mitochondria are impaired. Mitochondria is responsible for creating energy inside the body. Impaired mitochondria means low energy levels, so consuming beetroots regularly will help in improving energy levels and reduce insulin resistance. Another incredible benefit of the dietary nitrate present in beetroot. If you have kidney disease, you probably should keep your blood pressure under control, right? Well, beetroot can lower your blood pressure as much as hypertension medications, according to a double-blind study conducted within the National Institute of Health Research. In this study, patients consumed a 250 milliliter or 1 cup of beetroot juice a day for 4 weeks. They experienced a reduction in blood pressure of 8/4. This means that blood pressure medications became useless for them. After the study ended and they stopped drinking beetroot juice, their blood pressure returned to the higher levels they were before the study. Incredible, right? So this superfood, beetroot, will fight the two biggest dangers for your kidneys: hypertension and high blood sugar levels. As I was saying, if there is a superfood that will help you repairing your kidneys, it's this one. And it's also very tasty. You can put it in a salad. You can juice it. Now, before dropping your medications and running to your nearest grocery store, remember that you should always consult your doctor before making any significant change in your diet. Okay? Okay, time for our number 3 now. Wait, Are there foods even healthier for the kidneys than beetroot? How is this possible? Well, if you think we picked with beetroot, keep watching this video till the end. There are going to be a couple of surprises. So, our next food is garlic, a popular ingredient in traditional medicines for diabetes and a wide variety of other conditions. The compounds in garlic may help reduce blood sugar by improving insulin sensitivity and secretion. In a 2013 study, 60 people with type 2 diabetes and obesity took either metformin alone or a combination of metformin and garlic twice daily after meals for 12 weeks. People who took metformin and garlic saw a more significant reduction in their fasting and post-meal blood sugar levels. Now, these blood sugar levels are the main indicators of diabetes. What I'm saying is that eating garlic can help you fighting diabetes. And there's even more. In other double-blind studies with garlic, the blood pressure of the participants dropped, typically with reductions of 11 millimeters of mercury for the systolic and 5 for the diastolic. This took, with some participants, no more than a month. For comparison, the average antihypertension drug will lower your blood pressure by 9/5 millimeters of mercury. So, garlic is even better than beetroot, right? But how does this miracle work? All the benefits of garlic are to be attributed to allicin, its active compound. Allicin is activated by heat and oxygen, so to get the best from garlic, you should eat it fresh. The studies shown that at least 10 milligrams of allicin a day are required to get these outstanding results. To get enough allicin, eat 1 to 4 cloves of fresh garlic a day. The more you eat, the more your insulin sensitivity is going to improve. This is great to repair the kidneys. Okay. Garlic is not the tastier food on the menu, but with all these benefits, maybe we should find a way to eat it, right? So I'm going to suggest you to start eating just 1 clove a day first. Then try with 2, 3, or 4. But okay, I know that you're going to ask now, how am I supposed to eat all that garlic? Easy! Garlic peels. Don't swallow the whole clove and don't chew it. Just cut it into small pieces and swallow them right away with a drink to ease the hot flavor. And don't worry about the glycemic index. Garlic has a GI of 0, as you can see here, because it has no carbs. Obviously, you can also incorporate garlic in your cooking. Add chopped garlic when sauteing greens such as spinach, kale, or broccoli rabe. Add chopped garlic to soups, stews, and pasta sauces. Add a bit of finely minced garlic to salad dressings. I have also made a video about a yummy snack with a lot of garlic. You can find the recipe up here. Okay, time for our number 2 now. The next superfood is especially good for the good bacteria of your gut. The gut microbiome affects greatly the health of your kidneys, especially if you have diabetes. So, if you want to have a healthy gut, you should eat sauerkraut. Okay, this is a fairly unusual food to recommend, but I always like to focus on things that people don't eat already, since my videos will be useless otherwise, right? Sauerkraut is a type of fermented cabbage with major health benefits due to the fermentation it undergoes. Sauerkraut offers nutrition and health benefits far beyond those of fresh cabbage, especially for your gut and, consequently, your kidneys. Now, these days, the pursuit of a healthy gut is a popular goal, and you may hear many people touting the benefits of fermented foods like sauerkraut. In these foods, bacteria ferment sugars or carbohydrates, delivering a unique flavor to that food and a lot of health benefits for people with kidney disease too. Now, most of the best foods for your gut are dairy products like yogurt, kefir, Greek yogurt, and don't get me wrong, these are really healthy, but if you have kidney disease, you cannot eat them even in stage 3. They have too much phosphorus. This is why sauerkraut is interesting. It has just 241 milligrams of potassium per cup, 23 milligrams of phosphorus per cup, and a glycemic index of 32. All these values are very, very low. Also, you're not going to need a whole cup of it to get the benefits. But how does this work? Why are probiotics so important? It all has to do with the gut microbiome, the environment of bacteria that live in your gut, which potentially affects your immune system, your weight, and your risk for certain chronic diseases, including kidney disease, according to a review published in January 2016 in the journal Current Opinion in Gastroenterology. Meanwhile, other studies like those explored in a review published in January 2015 in the journal Diabetes Care have found that changes in the gut microbiome may play a particular role in individuals' risk for obesity and type 2 diabetes. This is why you should eat more probiotics-rich foods like sauerkraut. Probiotics aren't just for keeping you regular. By reintroducing healthy bacteria in your intestines, probiotics may be able to help with inflammatory and metabolic issues, and there's a chance those tiny bacteria can help you improving your kidney health. A clinical review found that daily probiotic use significantly decreased blood sugar. Now, if you want to try sauerkraut, you should be aware that it's a bit high in sodium, but there are ways to reduce the amount of sodium you get from it. Draining the brine liquid from the cabbage greatly reduces the sodium content. Then, rinse the sauerkraut to lower the amount of sodium even more. You can purchase low-sodium sauerkraut, which contains only 437 milligrams per cup, but you shouldn't be eating a whole cup of it to get these benefits. Okay, our number 1 is a snack. This superfood is often overlooked even by health-conscious people, but it can greatly help improve your nutritional status because it's packed with healthy fats, B vitamins, magnesium, copper, iron, and manganese, and it's great to keep blood sugar levels down. This makes it probably the healthiest snack you can add to your renal diet, and it's also very, very tasty. Before we get to it, there is something I want to show you. If you have kidney disease, you absolutely need to know that there are ways to get your kidney function back. A lot of people here on Double O Kidney are using this program I have here with me with great success, and yes, they're improving their kidney function. So if you want to beat kidney disease, click here for more info. Our number one is macadamia nut. Most nuts are high in phosphorus and not recommended for those following a renal diet, right? Well, macadamia nuts are the exception. This healthy snack is so low in carbs and high in dietary fiber and healthy fats that's actually going to lower your blood glucose levels and improve your kidney health.